Oh, champ. Run up these likes, run up these likes, run up these likes. Your boy Obese Josephine, better known as Fat Joe. I'ma call him Obese Josephine. Has 48 hours. 48 hours to apologize for disrespecting New York City street podcasters. Now, he got pressed by the Blood OG, GKB, known as Corey King, aka CK. He's pressing Fat Joe and telling Fat Joe he got 48 hours to apologize for these statements right here that I'm about to play for y'all, man. I need y'all to hit the like and share the video. Now, this was on the Joe and Jada podcast, and Jadakiss kind of checks Fat Joe, letting Fat Joe know, hey, champ, you might have messed up, gang. All right, but let's play the clip. Run up these likes. Let's go.
The same thing you saying is what you doing to the dirty section.
No, fuck the section.
Let them get they back.
No, they call my mother lesbian. Fuck them. We not even talk. You want me to leave the dirty?
Yes.
All right, I'll leave them alone.
Let them get their
That's
back.
what you want me to say?
Yeah,
they loved it. They feel like they get acknowledged.
Yeah, but it's
a big boys watching
them.
All right, I ain't going to diss back. Don't diss the dirty section no more.
Those my.
Okay, that's it. We move on. No more Aeon Radio. No Good Morning Vietnam. Fuck you niggas and suck my nigga.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chill for Kiss.
We must run that back. Oh, the disrespect, champ. He said F them and eat Frank's, huh, champ? Ah, champ. It looks like the God Crack Him is feeling himself, isn't he, champ? Yeah, the God Crack Him. Obese Josephine feels like he's above the program, gang. Well, let me run it back one more time, all right? Let's play it. Oh, champ, let's go.
Telling you, the same thing you saying is what you doing to the dirty section.
No, fuck these sections.
Let them get they back.
No, they call my mother lesbian. Fuck them. We not even talk. You want me to leave the dirty?
Yes.
All right, I'll leave them alone.
Let them get their
That's
back.
what you want me to say?
Yeah,
they loved it. They feel like they get acknowledged.
Yeah, but it's
a big boys watching
them.
All right, I ain't going to diss back. Don't diss the dirty section no more.
Those my.
Okay, that's it. We move on. No more Aeon Radio. No Good Morning Vietnam. Fuck you niggas and suck my nigga. I'm gonna chill for Kiss.
Oh, okay. All right. The feeling is, well, champ, OGCK feels different. He says this is what CK had to say about Obese Josephine and what he needs to do after these statements. Let's take a look at that. Hit that like, gang. Hold on. Hit that like. Smash. Hold on, champs. Hold on. Before we gotta get them likes up, champ. We gotta up those likes. You heard? Let's get to the madness. What you say, champ? Let's
Fat
go.
Joe, won't you ever open your racist ass, dick sucking ass lips to mention Harriet Tubman? You know the difference between you and other Puerto Ricans is we got a term for y'all. Yeah, the jailhouse call y'all. Yeah. Let me explain something to you. Joey Fat, Meatloaf Head, Potato Head. Yeah. Don't you ever Frank stand a bunch of innocent dudes. We ain't even think about you, bro. We in our time zone. Kiss warned you not once, not twice, but 3 times. Yo, let them eat. Leave them alone. Leave them alone.
Telling you, the same thing you saying is what you doing to the dirty section.
No section.
Let them get they back.
No, you want me to leave the dirty?
Yes.
All right, I'll leave them alone.
Let them get their
That's
back.
what you want me to say. Killing me in the dirty.
Cause you bothering them.
They got me gay. They got me gay.
That's the only reason why he doing the show with you, because he needs you. He know the world wouldn't feel the Fat Joe podcast. You gotta throw the kiss up in there. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But you got the audacity to jump out the window and tell somebody to suck your private parts. You from our generation, you know what I mean? You know what you just did. You know what that means. Pistol Pete. Let's keep it 10,000 now, Pete. I wasn't holding you down in Clinton, Pistol Pete. Same thing in Elmira. The same thing in Attica. And then we finished the game side by side in Elmira. Huh, Pistol Pete? I heard the little story. You stole Afro story with the flag in the middle of the yard and all that. That was Afro did that, man. Yeah, and the cat Afro did that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Chocolate. He did that. Tell your man Joe he got 48 hours to take that comment back. 48 hours. I was going to say 24. But I'm going to give him 48 hours to take that back. We're going to talk about how Terror Squad been selective banging on rats. And y'all got family members who took whole organizations down. Told on everybody. This happened around the same time you and Fat Joe went over to the feds. Could it be a possible Route 33 situation? Fat Joe got off in favor of somebody's testimony? It's merely hearsay. 48 hours to take it back, or we gonna dive deep into the Terror Squad.
Oh, champ, did you hear that, gang? Well, apparently he knows about some Terror Squad people telling, champ, or family members telling to get entire organizations put away for good. Oh, champ. Salute to CK, salute to Corey King. If you don't know who that is, well, that's the OG of the GKBs, right? Oh, champ. If you don't know what GKB is, champ, do your research on the New York Bloods, champ. But, champ, this is looking awfully spooky. For Josephine, I ain't gonna lie, champ, be looking real crazy right now. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, listen, man. I hope and pray that he doesn't apologize because I want to know who's telling, champ. The mayor wants to know who's a goddamn rat. Who's telling me? Yeah. Who is the slithery sewer serpent? Who is it, champ? Who's telling? Who's doing the telling, gang? I want to know. I ain't gonna lie. Salute to Baby Maddie who says, if I was Fat Joe, I would take his advice because that's nasty work if that's the case. Nah, I want to know. I want to know. Yo, Fat Joe, stand on everything you said, champ, because we want to know what's going on, champ. Right? Drama Lee says, this is the year of the rat. The year of the rat has been among us for a long time, champ. Well, it's been a while. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, champ. He said the Gangsta Killer Bloods were the G-Shines. Or am I thinking? No, that is the Gangsta Killer Bloods, champ. You are correct, sir, champ. You are correct, sir, champ. Yeah, you're right. Okay? Now, listen. I want to know everything. I think Fat Joe deserved to be taken down because people like me have heard these stories of Fat Joe and Big Pun going around high schools doing things, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Heard y'all was around the high schools moving in whips, all right? And a certain someone took their lawsuit back because somebody might have paid so-and-so out of court. And that's why we ain't hearing no more about Fat Joe and the BBLs and the teenagers and all that. You know where I'm going with this, gang. I'm just saying, I've heard these stories too from other people who went to high school around those times where y'all was going around high schools and the whips and all that, and allegedly paying the parents off, allegedly and all that. I ain't gonna lie. You be heard these things. I done heard these stories. I know these people. I've spoken to these people. I want to know who the hell telling no, gang? Who's doing it? Huh? Baby Manny says, actually, you know what, man, you're right. Now you got me curious too. All right. Oh, Chan. Hey, listen. We just want to know what the hell's going on, gang. That's all. We just want to know what the hell's happening, Chan. That's all. Jay Williams says, and he just been lying like a mother. Yeah, the God crack him is a liar. He said he's the God crack him, a 5%er. That's right, champ. He knows his mathematics. He knows how to play tic-tac-toe in reverse, champ. Yeah. Yeah, the God crack him, champ. Yeah, the biggest liar known to man. I have never liked this butterbean looking almost Negro for a long time. This Cuban pretending to be Puerto Rican, champ. Cuban, champ. They ain't even really Puerto Rican. You're Cuban posing as a goddamn Puerto Rican, nigga. That's what I heard, champ. Yeah, you more of a Fidel Castro than you are a Daddy Yankee, nigga. It's word on the street, you heard? You more of a Fidel Castro type, champ. All right. Now, Uncle Dud says the lack of like smashing is kind of nasty, kind of gross. I bet y'all grown ass still sneaking to the movie. Yeah, come on, smash the like. What are you doing, champ? Not hitting that like, gang? What's going on here, gang? Why you ain't hitting that like? That's a problem. That's problematic. I ain't gonna lie. That's a problem. You gotta up those likes, though. But yes, I want to know what's going on here. Want to know what's happening. Who's telling? We already know that Max B is a rat, but niggas is trying to protect Max B, and I don't like that. Max B, you're a rat. We made that discovery last week, right? Or this week, for that matter, because the week is still going. It's not over yet, but it will be. Baby Manny says, I want to know who the cheese biters are. LOL, I bet you there's more than one. Of course, champ. There's always more than one. I mean, who's going to eat a pizza by themselves? An extra large slice, champ. A 16-inch slice of pizza with 8 different slices, champ. 16-inch slices all together, champ. There's got to be multiple people eating that pizza. Can't just be one, champ. No one's that greedy. Got to share the wealth, right? Got to share the cheese wealth, champ. The dairy wealth must be shared. There's others telling, champ. Others are sharing. This is a family meal, champ. It's a family meal of cheddar. It's not just cheddar for one. It's cheddar for 6. It's a full family size cheddar. If somebody else is telling, it ain't just one guy. It's multiple people, champ. It's multiple. It's a family size, champ. One, listen, one is good for an entire family, nigga. Generations, champ. A generational slice, you heard? It's a generational slice of cheese. It means that these rats have been existing for generations, champ. You got ancestral rats, champ. You got rat ancestors. These niggas been telling for a long time. Right? It's the long generational rats. Right? Jay Williams is movie hop, champ. 2 for the price 1. Yeah. He also says all these Ninja Turtles crown rats as their leader. Yeah, that's right. You see how they celebrating Max B, another rat. Yo, Max B is just the gunner of New York. Are we gonna say it? Let's tell the truth. Max B is the gunner of New York City. And niggas don't care, man. Yeah, this nigga told, man. He told, read the paperwork. Nigga cooperated. Right? Told on Pooh Sims. He told on Gina Conway. And these are facts, nigga. Go check the paperwork, nigga. That's the only reason he's out of prison right now, because he told, nigga. That's a fact, right? Uncle Dud says, if you don't smash that, like, I'm assuming you don't wash your hands after wiping your ass. And that might be facts, champ. You might be a sick Negro, man. You might not. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't use wipes at all. You wipe with your hands because you're that filthy of a Negro, champ. That's a possibility, too. We don't know you, right? We don't know you, all right? Oh, champ. Spaniard says CK is a clown. I remember him in China Brim 2 clowns. I don't know CK, but I know that, you know, you might have a point with China Brim. I don't know CK to be a clown per se. I don't know that, Jim. But I do know that somebody definitely lied about Jim Jones being a rat. Listen, I don't like Jim Jones. I think Jim Jones is a complete bozo who is cold right now because he can't pay his bills. However, he is not proven to be a rat. So we can't make up these things. One thing we don't do is create fake paperwork. If you create fake paperwork, I think you're a goddamn bozo. And I don't care who you are, right? Because you're not going to do nothing. You know, I think you're a bozo. If you create fake paperwork on niggas, you're a clown, all right? And you probably got ran down in jail where you was at because allegedly we had proof that, and we know people who ran you down in the prison system, champ. And I'll just keep that as is until further notice, because we're gonna get to you soon, champ. Don't you worry. You're creating fake paper. You're a complete bozo, and you know exactly who you are. And guess what? I know about you, champ. I heard about you, and I heard you was getting violated. Allegedly. We gonna get to you soon, champ. Don't worry. We gonna get to you, gang. Don't worry. I am who I am. 84 says Showface. What's popping, gang? We gonna get to these bozos, champ. Listen, I say what I say for a reason. I told you I don't got friends, champ. We don't got no new friends, nigga. It's us versus them, nigga. We don't give a damn if you from New York or if you're not from New York, nigga. You will be a pack too, nigga. We coming for whoever. Whoever's in the way must be pushed out the way. Remember that. It's gonna get very evil this year. The mayor's not taking no prisoners, nigga. We on timing. That goes for whoever. If you in the way, you will be pushed out of it. I ain't gonna lie. Therapy Radio says I hit the like button, but said I didn't with the question. I'm the Grinch year round. I don't like nothing. Salute. You better like this goddamn video though, nigga. I know that. You better like this video, nigga. Me Fademic says, oh, I ain't reading that. That's a reply to somebody. Spaniard says Adam 22 got. Oh, I don't care about Adam 22. We not talking about that nigga. We talking about New York politics, nigga. We'll get to that another time. I don't care about Adam 22, nigga. I don't care. You know, like, listen, my mother would have killed Adam 22. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, anybody would have bought. Like, nigga can't fight. Okay, and that's it. I'm gonna leave it there. But back to obese Josephine. Back to you, champ. You're a bozo. Yeah, they said you got 48 hours to respond before niggas start airing out the people that you affiliated with that are ratting. You heard? They said 48 hours. I think 48 hours in turn to like 24 hours by now, because I'm pretty sure at the time that he made this video was probably a little over 12 hours ago. So let's just say you got 24 hours left. You dig? Yeah. Let's just say you got 24 hours left. Therapy Radio says, cup poured up, blunt lit, salute from Houston. I like to talk. It's a salute to you, champ. Big salute. But listen, man, like I said, like, I know about people who watch Fat Joe and Big Pun, because let's be honest about Big Pun. Listen, I know a lot of people like Big Pun, and he was a great rapper. That's not going to take away from his talents, but he was a POS, nigga. Anybody who knew Big Pun or knew of Big Pun outside of hip-hop knows that Big Pun is a complete dirtbag. He was a POS. He beat up his goddamn baby mom, and he just a complete scumbag. And that's not the only woman he put hands on either. Don't think that Fat Joe's baby mom is the only person that Fat Joe put hands on. He put hands on a couple other women. So yeah, Fat Joe was a complete POS. All right, great rapper, but a POS. Amazing rapper, terrible individual. Much like your boy Big L. Amazing rapper, terrible individual. You heard? But yeah, salute to the rapping skills of those gentlemen, though. But we just gotta be honest about the situation. Yeah, man. I know some people who seen some things back in their high school years or middle school years that was very nasty in regards to Fat Joe and Big Pun. And Fat Joe knows exactly what I'm talking about. And we don't see the same individual that was suing Fat Joe, accusing Fat Joe of giving a 16-year-old a BBL. Where is that guy, champ? Did he get paid outside of court? We don't know. One can assume, right? Yeah, there's a lot of dirt being hidden, champ. Harboring dirt. Yeah. Baby Mac says, man, I feel like would be perfect in that room freezing with Jim Jones. They can build a snowman together. Well, Fat Joe was already a snowman, by the way. All right. Fat Joe's already a snowman. Look at him, champ. Looks snowman to me. I ain't gonna lie. He looks snowman enough. If you could create a snowman out of sourdough, yeah, he's a sourdough infused snowman. Yeah, if you could put sourdough and infuse it into a goddamn snowman, it'll be Fat Joe, right? Yeah, champ. Yeah, that's Fat Joe. We gotta be honest about the situation. You dig? Oh, champ. We just gotta be real about the situation, gang. Crazy. Oh, champ. Spaniard says Remy said Big Pun used to pick her up for middle school. This on YouTube. You're right. That is correct, gent. That is correct, all right? That is correct. Yes, champ. Listen, believe everything you hear. Believe everything you hear. You dig? Oh, champ. Therapy Radio says Fat Joe know they trying to hide PDF-ish. I've told people, the same people give them money, know everything about them, and can take them down at any moment. Oh, champ, yo. You gotta fund your accusers, right? You gotta fund the accusers and all that. Gotta give them some money, right? Oh, champ. Twan says Sourdough Joe is wild, but it's also true. By the way, you dig? Salute to Purple Nemo. You gotta up the likes, though. Up the likes, you heard? Up the likes, yeah. It's getting nasty, man. What can I say? But remember, this is what Fat Joe did right here to cause the situation. Remember, Fat Joe caused this situation on himself, champ. Remember that, okay?
Anything you saying is what you...
Hold on, champ. Before you gotta run it back again. Hold on.
Telling you that the same thing you saying is what you doing to the dirty section.
No, fuck section.
Let them get they back.
No, they call my mother lesbian. Fuck them. We not even talk. You want me to leave the dirty?
Yes.
All right, I'll leave them alone.
Let them get their
That's
back.
what you want me to say?
Yeah, man.
They loved it. They feel like they get acknowledged.
Yeah, but it's
a big boys watching
them.
All right, I ain't gonna diss back. Don't diss the dirty section no more.
Those my...
Okay, that's it. We move on. No more Aeon radio. No Good Morning Vietnam. Fuck you niggas and suck my nigga. Yeah. I'm gonna chill for Kiss.
Nasty work, gang. But this is what caused the situation, man. This is what caused the situation. Fat. This is what caused the situation, man. He caused this on himself, champ. So whatever happens, whatever gets exposed, whatever happens is all on him. They say you have 48 hours to apologize. I don't think Fat Joe is gonna apologize, to be honest with you. So whatever happens, man. I'm gonna just say that. Whatever takes place shall take place. Baby Manny says Fat Joe be looking like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Well, maybe you have a point there, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, champ. It's gonna get nasty, gang. It's gonna get nasty. I'm telling you right now. It's gonna be a wild year. Everybody getting packed up. Some people might go upstairs this year too for wilding. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all keep bugging out. People gonna start crashing. It's gonna get nasty. It's gonna get ugly, gang. I'm just saying. But Fat Joe, you might have wanted to keep those comments to yourself, because apparently people are gonna start exposing things that you don't want to be put out there, champ. That might ruin your image. That might ruin the Terror Squad's image of so-called legacy, champ. So we gonna see. We gonna see what happens. But as of right now, it's not looking the best. Okay, it's not looking the best. Yeah, they saying a lot of things, gang. It's not looking good. Ain't looking too hot right now. You dig? Oh, champ. But hey, listen, the God Crack Him, apparently the God Crack Him is not worried, right? He's not worried about what's to come, apparently. So we gonna see. We gonna see what happens, champs. We gonna see. But yeah, man, the Blood OG CK says he got something. He got something in the tuck. He got something waiting. We're gonna see. Shorty Nick. What's the dirty sector? Hassan and all them NY niggas that be hating. Pretty much is all of the street YouTubers. Listen, the mayor technically been in the dirty section. Technically, I'm in the dirty shit. Technically, I'm in the dirty section. Technically. I've been in the dirty section, champs. I'm not a hater, though. I just am who I am, champ. I ain't hating. There's no need to hate. Hate is a strong word, right? I ain't hating. But the dirty sectors in no place. Like, everywhere got a dirty section. There's a dirty section in the South. There's a dirty section in the West. There's a dirty section in the Midwest. There's a dirty section on the East. There's dirty sections everywhere as far as I'm concerned. But the dirty section was implemented by New Yorkers, though. That's where it started at. Dirty section, man. All that clubhouse, D-list rapper drama, street mixtape drama. Drama with older rappers. Rappers who don't matter too much. Yeah, that's very dirty section-esque, if you will. I'm not gonna lie, gang. Yeah, it's in the same territory. If you're being real, man, it's in the same territory. You dig? Oh, champ, what is the God Crack Him to do now? If things are to get exposed, huh? Shorty Nix says, okay, cool. Nah, you know I don't mean all of them. I just Hassan and his crew, but I get it. LOL. That nigga Hassan don't got no crew. There is no crew for Hassan. I don't think he has a crew per se. Maybe he does. I don't know. Maybe he does have a crew. I don't know nothing about has his crew though. You dig? I'm not gonna repeat those names that just got dropped because there's a bozo in there that I don't like, or bozos for that matter. I'm not gonna lie, but hey, it is what it is, man. Just know that things might be getting ugly for your boy Obese Josephine very soon if he doesn't apologize for what he said. Just saying, you dig? I'm just saying. Therapy on radio says all of them niggas self-snitching, telling on other mother effers that have nothing to do with anything to get views, buck break for money. Is it buck breaking? I don't know. I don't use them type of terms. You know, I don't use them type of terms. Rod Julius says, I don't see a lot of people like Gully TV and others on YouTube a lot anymore. Well, apparently Gully TV got caught in some mook stuff. They said Gully TV got caught in a mook act. That's what I was told. Someone told me that Gully TV got caught in a very mook activity that I can't repeat, champ. So I don't know. I don't really follow him like that. But I did hear something incredibly bad in regards to him. I'm gonna just let you know off top. Somebody told me. I don't know what's going on there, champ, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good, bro. I'm just gonna be honest. So we gonna see, champ. I don't know, man. People getting caught in some weird acts, allegedly. It's what I'm hearing. I haven't seen it, so I don't know, but I just know what I'm being told, man. It's getting ugly out here, champ. 2026 looking spooky. Not looking good. Not looking good, gang. Will Fat Joe apologize? I don't think he's going to, champ. If he does, that would be interesting. If he does, that would be interesting, but I don't think he's gonna do that. I think he's gonna just let whatever happen. And if it goes viral, if it gets traction, it will. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't know, man. I guess we're gonna have to see, champ. But if Fat Joe is harboring rats, and we're gonna see. We know you harboring other things, champ. I just know that because I actually know people who seen you back in the day doing some real nasty things, champ. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. James says Joey going from leaning back to slumped over. LOL. Well, It's gonna be a lot of slumpage allegedly. It's gonna be a lot of slumpage going on real soon from Cuban Kirby. Nigga, I'm gonna call you Cuban Kirby, nigga. That's what I'm gonna call you, nigga. You're not Puerto Rican. Your name, you're Cuban Kirby. You heard? That's your new name, nigga. Your new name is Cuban Kirby, nigga. You heard? Yeah, champ. Cuban Kirby. That's your new name, gang. Oh, champ. Yeah. It's getting ugly out there, gang. It's getting nasty. Oh, champ. Yo, gang, do the man a favor and smash up on that. Like, hit the like button. Share the video. If you're new to the man's channel, you got to make sure you sub up right now. You heard? Right? ASAP now, champ. Subscribe to the man, If you're brand new, up these likes. We gonna have some more content, but I think I'm gonna end the content for the rest of the night unless something crazy happens, man. Join the man's Discord and all that. We'll have it in the comment section. You dig? But one more thing before we dismiss. Are you ready, gang? It's the mayor. The one and only New York Mayor F. Mob Donnie, and you're rocking with the town favorite Showface. Knows as Big Gotham. You already know September. Everybody, those times, hit up that like though. And hit the hype button if there is one. I'm up out of here, y'all. Salute.